Poor Frank. What a dump.
Maybe they know something about Frank. We could ask them.
The fewer people who know we're here, the better, Marty. Remember, this is hostile territory.
Because we're chickens?
Yeah, but mostly because we're cops. It's like the Hive is infected with something, but it's actually the very thing that holds the place together. Strange and ironic.
What about this? Someone left his home?
Very funny.
I'm not joking.
That's a shame, Marty. That's a shame. Seems Frank left the light on.
Well?
Nothing. Nobody's home.
Is Frank on a hot lead right now?
Frank's always on a hot lead. At least he thinks he is.
So?
We'll come back later. He has to come home sometime, right?
You're saying something.
Cold moonlight, exhumed graves, like in one of Marty's horror movies, but it was real. And you could see that whoever was behind the missing bodies would stop at nothing, not even the wrath of the dead. I had chills down my spine, and I saw Marty choke on his words too. And let's face it, that rarely happens. The only thing that looked worse than the cemetery was that old bug we suspected was Uncle Joe.
Sir? Are you okay?
Do I look like I'm okay, lad? But, wait. The hell? What kind of creatures are you?
Excuse me, sir. You're Uncle Joe, I presume. We're from the Clawville Police Department. Can you tell us what happened to you?
I can, but why should I?
Because we're asking nicely?
What? Ha! The police didn't give a shite about us. Now suddenly they want help. Just bugger off, will you?
Sir, we just...
Are you deaf, lad? Look around if you want, but don't bug me anymore. Fuck my head.
Sir, stay here, please. We might have some more questions.
Where the buzzing hell would I go, eh? We're in a graveyard at the end of the world. Crazy chickens.
Okay.
What's this? Let's see.
Distant light. What does that mean? A brand, a place?
Let's ask the old man and see.
Excellent idea.
This is fresh. The ground is still wet.
For the wild ones, creepy to think that this happened so recently.
Yeah, the old man might have something useful to tell us about it. Even the moon seems bigger and more cryptic here.
I think it's for dramatic effect.
What?
You know, like in the movies and stuff. It adds to the drama, the mystery, the tension.
This isn't a movie, Marty. This is real.
Is that so? I mean, are you really sure? Are you looking forward to swinging around in one of these?
I know you're just pulling my leg, but I'm really thinking that after this is over, I'll just buy a little farmhouse and sit on a porch and wait for the old Reaper.
Come on, you're not that ancient. I mean, how old are you? 60, 70, something?
Asshole, I'm only 50.
Yeah, sure. You're 50 like I'm 25.
Then let's keep it that way. I'm 50, you're 25, so I can call you boy and you can call me sir.
Yes, sir.
Stupid boy. I think we should show him something. We found this piece of glass here. Can you tell us anything about it?
The last time I saw it, it was part of a huge bottle I got it on the head with.
So they hit you with a bottle which shattered.
Phew, you must be some kind of super cop to put that picture together. You know, bugs' heads are pretty hard. Mine especially.
Oh, yeah, we put it together. Literally.
What do you want me to say? I got slammed, and when I woke up, 2 more graves had been robbed. That's the story.
The attackers were from the HIVE?
You mean they were insects? Yeah.
And do you know who they were?
Oh, of course. While they were beating my head, we had quite a nice chat. I even invited them in for tea.
Okay, I see. Well, is that all you can tell us?
Oh, you're the detectives, aren't you? Do I have to do everything for you?
Good point.
Shut up, Marty. Maybe a few well-thought-out questions might help us here. On the bottle, it said, distant light. What does that mean?
Oh, good heavens, Lord of eternal light, help me.
A little more specific?
Ah, you know what? Forget the whole thing. This little injury is nothing. And the dead, well, they're dead anyway, aren't they? They don't care. Why bother?
Excuse me?
Look, forget it. Go back to town. Tomorrow is a new day and everything will go on, am I right?
You lost me, pal.
Just leave me alone, okay?
Just relax, my friend, relax. Tell me, What's the distant light? And why does it bother you so much?
No, just please leave me. Go back to where you came from.
Look, we need your help. Someone's in a lot of trouble, and we fear the entire hive may be in danger.
What do you know of danger, huh? The distant light. There. That's where you'll find the danger you seek.
So it is a place.
Not a place, the place. The hive's darkest lair where evil lies. A place where a reputable bug like me would never set foot.
Yes, we can see that you're a decent bug. That's why we need your help. What do we need to know about this place?
I'm gonna get killed for this, okay?
We're not gonna let that happen.
That's easy for you to say.
We're doing this for all our sakes. The whole city, animals and insects alike.
Oh, all right. All right. I'll show you where to find the place. But there's something else you should know.
What's that?
The distant light is not just a place, and it's not even just a gangster's joint. That place is the lair of the Great Web.
The Great Web? You mean the Great Web? I thought it was...
Well, a nanny's tale. I wish it was.
So the Spider Queen is real, huh?
And if she is behind the body snatching, then may the Lord of Light have mercy on us all.
Damn.
Well, what do you say, Sonny? It's been a long time since we've been on such an exciting date together.
That was well done.
What?
The way you handled that guy, the way you calmed him down, that was really good. I couldn't have done that better myself.
Hey, thank you. That's pretty rare for you, Boss Bird. I'm so moved, I don't know what to say.
Okay, shush, Marty. Don't get used to it.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Speaking of Her Majesty...
Look, lads, you don't look like complete bird brains.
Thank you, I guess.
Believe me, it's better for me and for you if we don't continue this conversation.
Look, I understand you're scared, but fear has no place here. You need to help us.
I need to help. You animals are just rushing in here and we need to jump when you whistle, right? Well, you locked us up behind these walls, so bugger off.
Hey! You misunderstand us, pal. I mean, you have to help us because it's for the good of the city. What's more, it's for the good of the hive and all the insects. We're investigating missing insects for the love of the wild ones.
Okay. Well, chickens. There's a little rhyme or reason to that.
Finally. Thank you.
But if you want to poke around the Queen, you can already rent yourselves a grave here. I can show you a nice plot if you like.
Look, old man, we've dealt with all sorts of shady lowlifes before. What makes this person so special?
Oh, she's not a person, son. She is the web itself. She feels every little move in the hive from her throne.
Wow, this is getting more interesting. I like her.
Marty, please. The bodies that were taken, you said they were just buried?
I buried them myself, yes. They were fresh as yesterday's snow.
Goodness, hairy, feathery, scaly skies. Why would anyone need 2 fresh corpses?
I don't know. Maybe they'll eat them.
Don't be ridiculous, Joe.
Well, I was just saying what came to me mind.
How many bodies have gone missing recently?
Including those? 8, if I'm counting right.
Melandra said 6. Since then, there's 2 more.
That's 8?
That's 8, yes, thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.
Thanks to you too, Uncle Joe.
You're welcome, lads. Okay, just one more thing, lads.
Yeah.
Cremation or burial?
I'm sorry, what?
If they kill you here in the Hive, what would you like? Cremation or burial?
Well, Marty's bulletproof, and I'll probably just turn to dust on the spot, but thanks for thinking of us, Joe. Means a lot.
Oh, come on, you big eggs. It's no big deal.
Have a good one, old bug. So, head to the distant light?
Or we just go home and call it a day while we still can.
You don't really mean that.
No, not really.
Well, then why are we still running our beaks? We need to go.
You got that right, partner.
Oh, wow. What are all these boxes?
I told you, didn't I? I'm leaving this dump and going on a round-the-world trip.
Of course, you said a million times, but you just never started on it.
Well, this time I did. About a week ago, I think.
You've come this far in a week? Man, I can see you're really determined.
Good work takes time, okay? I've got a lot of stuff to pack. Who knows when I'll be back? Maybe never. Until then, Lewis is renting the place out.
Oh, yeah. What's the deal with the good old carrot shredder?
Well, he's doing pretty well since he breathed life back into the hotel. He started renting out apartments to some pretty shady characters, but still, it's a start.
Shady characters? Like you?
Maybe even worse.
Oh, my.
So it's not just him and me living here anymore.
That's great. You can finally socialize a bit, which you love so much.
Ha ha, very funny. I guess that's one of the reasons I had to leave.
Can't stand change, huh? No wonder, at your age.
Ha ha again. Anyway, now that Laura's kicked you out, I'm sure Lewis will be happy to give you a room. Or a closet. Just don't be too close to me.
Old sour rusty cock.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, because your hearing is already gone, old parrot.
What? Oh, Marty.
Okay, I'm done. But didn't you say there was someone here you could introduce me to?
Oh, Cluck, I almost forgot. But she's gone.
Aw, man, you must have been hallucinating. Must be one of those old age things.
Shut the clock up.
So, another doomed damsel in distress. Just the usual, huh?
This is different, Marty.
Because...
When she came to see me, I was dreaming about an old case. Remember the fly named Novak?
Yeah, it was a hell of a case. We almost ended up in the river. Twice.
That's the one. So, I was dreaming about that particular case, and then this woman came along, straight out of the Hive. It felt like it just couldn't be a coincidence.
You mean, the Hive is calling us?
As the flame calls the moth.
Ooh, that's poetic and awesome.
Thank you. Listen, Marty, I've got something I've been trying to tell you all night.
Well, Go ahead, boss. You can always be honest with me.
You look like shit.
Thanks, man. Jerk.
What was that?
I said jerk.
Oh, yeah, I got that right. So are you gonna tell me what happened with Laura, or what?
Let's leave it. It's too fresh.
Okay, I get it, pal. The distant light. Inviting for the locals, I'm sure, but it makes my comb crawl just to look at that collapsing neon sign. Could this be the last light we'll see? Or the light at the end of the tunnel? Still, there's nothing we can do. The trail drew us here like insects drawn to the flame. We have to find out who's running this place and what she has to do with the disappearance of the bodies.
Oh, shit. I didn't bring Bertha. We might need her here.
Your shotgun would only cause more trouble, believe me. This is not the Hive it used to be, pal. Things have changed.
Oh, clucking hell. I feel like everyone's staring at us.
Well, they probably are. You remember the rules, right?
Yeah, I remember. No looking up, no looking down, no looking anywhere. We should have come with paper bags on our heads.
If we're lucky, we won't be here long. But we need to talk to whoever's pulling the strings.
The strings?
I mean, the Spider Queen.
Ah, we're so gonna die.
Let's hope not.
So what happens now?
I guess we need to ask the locals where to find her.
Ah, great plan. Go ahead, take the glory.
You're not much help today, Big Bird.
But I am amazing company.
Huh, sure.